Now we're ready to begin with step 6. But before I do move to the services page, I want to let you know that I have changed my theme to Moonlight and also increased the size of my heading at the very top of the page, the virtual assistant. Okay, step 6, move to the services page. That is 112.89. And the instruction is to apply a heading 2 style to services, right there I'm indicating. Heading 2, we've lost our centering doing that, so we'll recenter that. As it seems to indicate we will need to here in the instructions. And then we're going to delete the blank line above the link bar. We're going to add a bullet to each sentence under each heading. So under word processing, we're going to click bullet. Under desktop publishing, save, layout editing, and under copy editing. Now we're going to apply a heading 3 style to each heading, beginning with word processing. That's really small. If I were doing this page, I would make a lot of the text bigger, especially these headings. So I'm going to show you a very easy way to do that. Come up here to the Grow Font command, and I'm going to click it up to what turns out to be size 14. And I think services needs to be a bit bigger as well. We're going to try 18 for that. No, I'm going to go back down to 16. Okay. Save. And then we're going to move to the fees page. That's 113.91. In step 8, you'll see that we want to apply the heading 3 style. I'm sorry, we want to apply heading 2 style to fees. You need to go back to Home tab. We need to center it. I'm going to increase it to size 16, and then we're going to delete the blank line above the link bar. We're going to add a bullet to each sentence under the first paragraph, except for the last sentence on the page. That means this group of sentences right here in the middle. Select them, click the bullet command. And then here's one new thing. We're going to insert a horizontal line in the blank line after the last bulleted item. After applying the bullets, we are to step 11, insert a horizontal line in the blank line after the last bulleted item. To do this, note my insertion point. We're going to go to the Page Layout tab, Page Background Group, and Page Borders command. Notice at the bottom of this dialog box there is a horizontal line button. Click there and wait for some to load. There are many different styles, and these are just graphics, so you can manipulate them like other clip art once they are inserted. I am going to choose something blue. And notice that it extends past my table. I just want it to fit inside the table. And I'm going to have to move it to see the ends. But you can either drag to resize your line in this fashion, or if you don't want to change the dimensions, treat it like a picture. Go to the picture tools, choose crop, and just cut off some of the line that way. Okay, we have a line on our page. Save your work, and then we're going to move to the references page. Apply heading to style to references. Center it, and remove the blank line above the link bar. Place the insertion point in front of the first blank line in the table, and insert a horizontal line. I'm going to try something because I want the lines to be consistent between the pages. So I'm going to go back to Report 113-91 and copy this line and try pasting it here. Well, it pastes on the page, but then we need to move it. I need to move it up above this paragraph. Okay. Then we're going to place the insertion point in front of the second blank line between the references, and we're going to insert a horizontal line there. Actually undersized here. You can specify the width and make sure that they are both the same. Okay, I'm going to move this one copy and drag. Alright, then you can decrease any indents on lists, change any themes, page background styles, font colors, borders, or colors as desired. Test all hyperlinks, edit any as needed, and save all pages. Then preview your finished website in a browser. I want to show you something you can do with the pictures while we're editing on a preferential basis. If you right-click the clip art, for example, and say Format Picture, there are different effects that you can apply to a picture, such as 3D formatting. You can apply a bevel. You can apply shadows. You can use presets. You can change colors. In fact, you can add also a line that might coordinate with the blue that we're trying to accent on the page. I'm going to choose a compound line style and then choose a color of dark blue, and we'll see how that looks. Alright. You would want to apply the same effects then to the graphic on each of your pages. I'll let you decide what changes you want to make in your themes and backgrounds and styles, and wish you well in finishing your web project.